Millions of workers will receive a pay rise on April 1st when the statutory minimum rates increase in a move unions believe will help boost economic growth. The government said more than 3 million workers across the country will benefit after the chancellor announced the increase in her autumn budget last year. Rachel Reeves has described the change as a significant step in the government reaching their manifesto pledge of a genuine living wage for working people. From April 1st, the national living wage will increase for everyone employed aged 21 and over, giving a pay rise of up to £1,400 over the course of a year, based on a 35-hour working week. Under the 6.7% rise, people will be paid £12.21 an hour, 77p more than the current living wage of £11.44. Full-time workers can expect to make £26 more a week and £117 more a month, the government said. The national minimum wage, which covers those aged 21 or under, will go up to £10 an hour for 18 to 20-year-olds, a 16.3% rise, and to £7.55 for 16 and 17-year-olds, an 18% increase. TUC General Secretary Paul Nowak told the PA news agency, "This increase will make a real difference to the lowest paid in this country at a time when 1 in 6 are skipping meals to get by. Setting out a path to end the outdated and unfair youth rates will give young workers a boost up and down the country. More money in working people's pockets means more spend on our high streets. That's good for workers and good for local economies." Unison General Secretary Christina McAnea said, "Making work pay is vital to recharge the economy and help hard-pressed families walk a financial tightrope. A decent minimum wage rise gives low-paid workers greater spending power, which they can spend on their local high streets. That can help boost growth and get the UK back on track." Rachel Harrison, GMB National Secretary, said, "A much-needed wage rise for millions of low-paid workers is welcome. But in care homes, schools, the NHS, and so many other employers, workers are still not getting the levels of pay they deserve. It's time that people doing some of the most important jobs in our society start getting proper recognition, starting with decent pay." Campaigners pointed out that the rates were still below the voluntary so-called real living wage of £12.60 an hour and £13.85 in London, which applies to all workers aged 18 and over. More than 15,000 businesses are accredited to the Living Wage Foundation, which sets the voluntary rates. The Shop Workers Union Asda announced that its members in Asda Express, Food Service, and Leon will be paid the voluntary rate by October. Baroness Philippa Stroud, who chairs the Low Pay Commission, said, "These rates secure a real terms pay increase for the lowest paid workers. Young workers will also see substantial increases in their pay floor, making up some of the ground lost against the adult rate over time."